Okay, so this is my instructor announcement that I send out to all the students, and you can do one of these twice a month. This is a promotional announcement, and you're allowed to promote your courses, offer discounts, and so forth. So, and I'll show you inside of Udemy how you set this up. It's really simple. So basically, you just try to brand it with a photo or your logo, and you just talk about different promotions that are going on and that you're offering to your other students of other courses to buy the other courses you have that they haven't purchased yet. So it's really very effective, and the bigger your list gets, so when you have, say, 5 courses or 4 courses with a couple thousand students in each course, which is totally possible, that's like 8 or 10,000 students. And so you can send this email, this promotional email, to 10,000 people at the same time, and you can offer discounts for them to buy the other courses they haven't purchased yet. It's totally effective. It's very, very useful. And so this is just one example, and this is the promotional, but you can only do that twice a month. Now here's an example of a really good educational announcement, and you can send 4 of these per month to all your students across all your courses. So the more courses that you create and the more students you have, the more opportunity you have to cross-sell your courses. So you become almost this closed world of promotion and selling. So John Cully is a top instructor on Udemy, and he just wrote a really nice educational announcement. And he goes over what the right price is for a course, and he talks about a competition that he had to give a free coupon away. And he just kind of adds value that you can't promote in these educational announcements. You can only educate and give information, talk about new lectures you've created, and so forth like that. But they're still very, very valuable, and it's a great way to stay in contact with your students. Okay, so you can use your course summary, your course descriptions, and your course discussions kind of like a virtual blog to communicate with your students. Now, the first one is course summary. Now, this one's important because this is only going to be seen by students who haven't signed up for your course yet. These are people you're trying to sell your course to. So this is where you can kind of communicate and let them know that the course is fresh, it's updated, more things to entice them to take your course. So you can add something in here like, hello, check out the new lectures I've loaded on June 25th, 2015. Well, if a student has been, or potential student has been kind of browsing your course, trying to make up their mind whether to buy it or not, and then they see this new message next time they look at it, they're going to say, wow, that's pretty cool. Or if a new student, potential student, just lands on your course landing page and they say, well, this is some good information, and I can see that just yesterday or just 2 days ago, they've added some new courses. So that's a signal that this is a fresh, new, alive course. Now you can also communicate with current students and new potential students using the descriptions on your lectures. So this description is totally optional in here, where you kind of describe what's going to be in the lecture, and it entices new potential students to take the course because they get a better understanding of what's actually going to be in the course by reading your descriptions, and you can update them and keep them fresh so that it's kind of like a blog. You virtually communicate with the potential new students. Now, the current students will also see this, and this also kind of updates information to them too. And then the other part that you can do is when you go back to your course dashboard and current students, and this only works for current students, you can update your discussions here. So you can see right here, I went in and made a note about how lecture 1 is optional. It's just a longer version of the promo video. So I kind of use this like a blog, and people appreciate that. There's one person following me, but it just lets them know. And so I can just go in here, and this is kind of like your virtual blog. It's how you communicate with your students. And I can just click add a discussion and just say, hey, listen guys, I just added 2 more lectures yesterday. It's about optimizing your course for Udemy Onsite promotions. And boom, and now everybody knows that something's changed and they can keep track of things. So it's really easy to add closed captioning to each of your lectures, and it really helps you expose your course, make your course available to more students who may, struggle with English. Maybe English may be their second or third language, or people who, struggle with the audio portion, hearing the audio portion of your course. They could just read what you're saying right there on the screen with closed captions. And it's really easy to do. You just go click on one of your lectures, you open it up with that right arrow, and you go over here to add captions, and you just go in there and you just select your language. We're going to select English for mine, and you just upload your caption file. Now, where you get your caption file is you take this course video that you've loaded in here, and you just go over to YouTube, and you upload it into YouTube as just another video, and it happens to be lecture 2, same exact lecture, 5 minutes long, and you just click the option on YouTube where it automatically creates closed captions. You have to go in and clean up the wording a little bit to make sure there's no obviously wrong words that they've interpreted. But once you're done, you save that file, and you just come back here and you click on add captions, load it into Udemy, and then boom. If people want, they can click the closed captions button on all of your lecture videos, and they can just read what you're saying as your videos move forward. It's really cool, adds a lot of value for just a little bit of work.